How much does it cost to maintain a Bugatti? Now this car, brand new, was $4 million. Let's say you won it free and clear, and you actually drove it. What would it cost you to maintain it? I have here an invoice for everything basic maintenance on this car on a 5-year lifespan of driving it basically every day. And it's a big one. Damon, hold the camera, come close. Let's start with brakes. Now every car needs brakes, right Damon?
Yep.
Okay, brakes over here. As you probably know, they make the car stop. How much would a brake job cost in a normal car?
I don't know, a couple $100.
Maybe. In this car, $25,000 per rotor. Just the rotor right there. The brake pad set per corner, $4,500. Grand total, $118,000 for a brake job on your Bugatti Chiron. You could buy a brand new BMW or Mercedes and S-Class for the same price as a brake job. Now, it doesn't stop there. You drive your car a lot, right?
No pun intended.
Whoa! Come over here. This is the windshield. Every car has a windshield. The average car windshield is $2,000 to maybe $1,000 for a high-end car. Guess how much this windshield costs, Damon?
I'm gonna go with $3,000.
$60,000.
$60,000? That's insane. Did you ever get a price on how much the weird carbon fiber windshield wiper blades are?
I couldn't find a price on this, but just the blade itself, they're special for Bugatti.
Yeah.
$1,900 for the set.
$1,900 for the 2 windshield wiper blades.
Because it's a special proprietary clip. You cannot replace it aftermarket. You have to buy it from Bugatti in France.
So at the end of this video, you're going to give me a total for the total maintenance.
We're going to get there. Now, your yearly fluid service, right? Oil, coolant, filter.
Okay.
Okay, well, first of all, the whole car, come over here.
Yep.
The whole car has to come apart to access the draining points. So the body, the shell, the wing, all disassembled. Okay? There's 16 drain plugs just for the oil. 16. The fluids, this is once a year.
Okay.
Even if you don't drive the car, because the fluid expires.
Okay.
$25,000.
$25,000?
Basic fluid service once a year.
That's crazy.
Okay, tires.
Yes.
Tires aren't too bad on this car. $2,000 per corner, so $8,000 for tires.
All right.
But they expire. If you don't drive 2 years, you can't use them anymore.
My gosh.
Now, what's really crazy is look at the rims for a second. Get in there.
Yeah, the wheels are great.
Here.
The wheels have like holes in them and stuff.
So these wheels, the rims itself expire.
Okay.
10,000 miles, you have to replace the actual rims.
Okay, you gotta replace them.
$12,500 per corner, $50,000 to replace your rims.
That's crazy.
The rims expire. In the engine, there's turbochargers. They wear out. There's 4 turbocharged on this W16. 4 turbos.
Okay.
$6,500 each, grand total, $26,000. They also expire. You have to do it after 4 years.
Bugattis are expensive. Like very expensive.
We're not done yet, Damon. Air coolers.
Yes.
We'll switch sides here.
Okay.
Inside here, there's 2 air coolers. They expire. $11,000 each. $22,000 for the pair.
Jeez.
The camshafts need to be adjusted. So the timing or whatever, I don't really understand why. Now, it's only $6,400 for the adjustment, but they have to pull the engine apart. They do that when they're doing the fluid change after 4 years. $22,000 labor charge for that. Last but not least, there's one more item in this car that has to be replaced every 5 years. The fuel tank. It expires. Cost for that? $44,000.
Holy.
So let's say you drove it for 5 years, your grand total maintenance bill before tax. Can you guess what that is?
What? I'm gonna guess $175,000 because I have not been adding up all this and my math's awful.
So let's go over here next to this logo here because it's beautiful.
The Bugatti logo.
Grand total, $385,000. We have tax here, 12%. $431,424 to maintain your Bugatti.
That's insane. That's
Top side
insane.
of Bugatti,
And how much is this car to buy?
$4.1 million. Now,
Wow.
insurance. Damon, you looked this up earlier. How much is insurance in this car?
It was $4,000 per month. That's if you even qualify, and that's really that's a minimum based on where you live. So it could be more, but it's definitely probably not gonna be less.
So if we bought this car and gave it to you watching right now for free and clear,
Yeah.
it would cost you about $500,000 in maintenance. And
If you drove it.
If you drove it, and about 50 grand a year for insurance. So it's not really a gift.
And that's probably why a lot of Bugatti owners buy them and actually let them sit like this.
Just like this.
In a showroom, not being driven. And even if it sits here, there was a minimum maintenance once a year if it doesn't get driven. That's if you're driving the car, the bill you get.
Yes.
Because we drive cars.
We do.
But if you let it just sit here, It was $105,000 once a year just to maintain it. That's if it sits.
And that's why it's for the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah. Bugatti.